Alright, let's see if that's working. I'm still in the middle of checking all of my audio yet. Wait. I didn't want to cause a loop, so I am doing some stuff in the background to ensure that all of my audio sounds right, even if I don't hear it myself. Excellent. That actually worked. Okay. We are... We are go. Let me just... There we go. Oh, and then I have to remember to do that. Let's make sure that's working. Everything seems to be good. Everything seems to be rolling okay. Let me do a, I do, but they're not gonna work on that, are they? No, probably not. So my best way of checking this is to cause a nightmare. That bites. It's gonna be a quiet nightmare. Yeah, we'll have to see. I'll have my ear up. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. We got a 17-second delay. That's not the worst thing I've ever heard. Let me just... Oh, I've gone too much. There we go. Okay. Can you mark that? Oh, I've gone too much. There we go. Okay. Mark that. Okay, let's see. Mission control to KOE2 crew, how read?
KOE2 to mission control, we read okay, how you read?
is delay on the beeps themselves. That doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. Well, let's just do better diligence with spacing, right? That's the solution to that question, right? Mission control to KOE2, how read?
KOE2 to mission control, we read fine, how read?
KOE2, give it just a little bit more delay on your Clindars, please.
Okay, fine. Waiting more on Clindar. This seems to work. Good. Okay. We get everything ready. We are 12 minutes from launch. Or 22 minutes from launch, rather. Or 12 minutes from rollout. I don't want to be on that launch pad longer than 10 minutes. I don't really want to be on the launch pad longer than 5 minutes, but I don't really think I have that luxury. I need to make sure that everything's good, working order, and okay, especially in the event that we have to abort. Because this doesn't always work well.
There we go. Yep, okay. Back to regular voice, man. Ooh, just a pinch more. Yeah, I wish I had a chalk marker, because I just... I do have a blue marker over there. I could line it up with my visual line of sight and just... and then rotate it again and... I don't know, maybe. I might do that in a second. I'm gonna go make myself a cup of coffee. And then, check staging, go over vehicle, make sure everything's working properly. Roll the launch pad. Burn. Being in the game is what creates the echo? I've still got a few minutes to figure that out, so I shall. So my primary idea is shut down those applications that I'm using for that and start them again.
with Kerbal running, because I'm wondering if the Kerbal running is what causes the issue.
I'm not gonna know. That is why I've got this on VOD type stuff. Okay. Let's see if this does anything. Probably gonna do the exact same thing. about this? I'm just swapping settings until I inevitably have to. We're gonna have to roll to the front line soon. That's gonna be great. I think this is probably gonna be one of the last attempts at this until I just like say kill it because it's not working properly and I don't have more time to fix it, and that's gonna really bite. So we're gonna try this, and then if this doesn't work, I'm just gonna turn them off one at a time until it stops doing that. And if I have to kill them both, well, that's the way it goes. Alright, we're gonna try that one first. Back into the game. Got 6 minutes. Hopefully this works a little bit better. That actually didn't work at all. Why? Why didn't that work? Oh, right, because the other one's not actually off. Even though it's off. Oh, hold on, let me...
Let me see.
Let's see how this works. I don't know if it's going to be any better. It's probably not, but who knows? We'll see. Well, it makes me feel better knowing it's just voice mod being a dunk. So, I guess we're gonna go after rollout. Launch is gonna be pushed back by probably 15 minutes. It's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. I'm glad that I had the time to de-diagnose. It does, however, mean that we won't have the... Oh, shit. That's gonna loop through. Yeah, that's dumb, but that's how it works, I guess. We'll just have to... Yeah, I don't know what I'll do. I was gonna play music through that, but if it's not gonna work... I don't know. I guess I can always just... Hold up. I can too. Let's see what I can find. This does mean now, though, that I should be able to put this on and listen to myself. And I'm loud. Very loud. How's that? That's better. Yeah, let me set another timer for 45. And that's going to be our new launch date, launch time. We've had to pull all the time back, ladies and gentlemen. I know nobody's watching me because I'm a loser, but we'll see. I'm doing pretty good with this. Right. Should only play on the stream, which is good. So let me We'll use this for test. Okay. Test worked. Alright, we are go for nonsense. We are go for nonsense. I gotta find me spoon to stir me coffee up with. Okay, that means we ought to be able to roll the launch pad here soon. Strap in. Okay. We're looking good. They're looking good. Yeah, no instant coffee. I don't think it's real coffee with me. I even found this somewhere in my junk. And it was, it's instant coffee, so it didn't go bad. So that's cute. Okay. This does have... let me just bring that down really quickly before we do. Let's test with this one very briefly. That seems right out. Let's bring that down significantly. How about now? Yeah, that's cute. Okay. Okay. Alright. Final check before we roll into Launchpad. Give me 5. I adjusted the microphone. It's plenty loud in my ear. I'm gonna check the stream. Everything seems to be go to on launch pad. So that's very good.
Actually, relatively happy with that. Yeah, we'll see. Give me another minute.
I am happy with that. We are good on the launch pad. Double check flight plan presence. Got our John J. Pappas card here. Rest in peace, John. Rest in peace, Felix. Thank you guys for your comments. Thank you guys for all of your views. I'm sure nobody's watching this right now. Says one person is. That's me. So that's fun. Let's have some coffee. Okay. Okay. Turning off clock. Rolling the launch pad. Here we go. Got a cat door now on the upstairs door, so I don't feel so bad about staying up all night and keeping my old man awake. Also, it's going to help the energy bill. Very happy about that part. Okay. Let's set a countdown timer of 60 seconds. Okay. That's going to sit there. Let's put my hair back again. That is not kept back, but it's gonna get in the way, I'm sure. Actually, that's good. That's good where it is. Okay. First things first, our launch checklist. Check staging. Okay, second step, fuel on. Okay, we are ready to strap in.
This is the crew of KOE2. We are present, and no, we have to roll back. We gotta roll back. We got the wrong crew. Got the wrong crew. Oh no, we were the wrong people. We weren't trained for this. Well, Bill was. The rest of us weren't trained for this.
That's hilarious. so hilarious. What a bungle. What a bungle on my side, mate. Oh. Bill is correct. Jeb, no. There we go, since we're alive now. Alright. Okay. Take 2. The only revert we're doing in the entire series. But refuse. Hey, refuse to revert. There is no sense in that. Got approximately 2 minutes left. Until 45, which is perfectly fine. Okay. Crew check. Mission control to crew, please check in.
Valentina checking in. Bill checking in. Bert checking in.
Alright, we hear you loud and clear. Let's make sure we actually do. I'm not wearing my headphones like an idiot. We'll have you check in one more time. Check your staging and report back.
This is Kerbin Valentina. Staging is check.
Alright, mission control to KOE 2. We are turning on fuel pumps on Tower 3.
We read fuel flow started. Proceeding with checklist. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're strapping in. For Pete's sake. How was that? It was just fine about 3 seconds ago, mate. There we go. It's my glasses, isn't it? Isn't that correct? There we go. Much better. Here we are. Good. We're gonna turn on my hand sticks. I don't have the camera on this stream because it's completely unreliable. I can't use it until I get like a dedicated webcam, and that's gonna take me a minute. So, let's see. I can see everything on the bottom of the headset. Here we go. Fuel's on, we are strapped in. First step to staging is cameras. KO2 to Mission Control. We are missing the boost stage camera.
We read KOE2. We also read no camera. There seems to be an implementation error. You guys trained in the Sims without that camera, so you can do just fine without it. It bites, but it's the way it goes.
Okay, Mission Control. Sending up the rest of the checklist. It's a big unit, boys. Cameras and vessel views set. Mission Control ready for next attack list set.
Alright, KOE2, give us 1 second to get that to you. We're just gonna move a handful of things around on the desk.
Affirm, holding and waiting.
I'm just gonna put the keyboard down on my lap so that I can get to those voice change buttons a little bit easier. Oh, there we go. I'm tired of reaching over stuff to get to junk. Next up is in guidance. Okay. Alright. We've got the next steps ready for you folks.
Alright, we're ready for them. What are they?
Go into the flight guidance computer and input a handful of values. I'm going to give them to you one at a time.
Alright, we are in flight guidance, so what are we inputting?
Go down to staging and thrust.
Affirm, staging and thrust.
Alright, now, limit to prevent overheat, limit by max Q, stop at 7.
Affirm and repeating, limit max Q, limit overheat, stop at 7.
That is correct. Let us know when you finish inputting.
Alright, we are finished inputting. Do you want us to back us out of that menu?
That is correct. Back out of menu.
Alright, what do we do next?
Ensure that auto warp is off and set target altitude to 150.0 kilometer.
Affirm auto warp is off, and target altitude 150.0 kilometers.
us know when you're finished inputting. I'm sorry, Mr. Control, what was that? I didn't hear that.
How about this? That work?
There we go. Comms working again. Input that 150.0 km and report back when finished.
Alright, target altitude reads 150.0 km. What next?
Alright, KOE 2 arm clock. Clock armed?
Clock is armed. It's not running, but that's to be expected.
Right, next step, arm aborted.
Abort is armed.
Engage autopilot. Autopilot engaged.
Autopilot is engaged.
Okay. In a few more minutes, you guys are going to be hauling the bacon. When we read AG0 is on, do you read our menu?
The panel is accidentally turned on. Turn it off now.
Okay, swap the autopilot menu for attitude control gimbal.
Alright, mission control, swapping autopilot for attitude. Nav ball is up.
Okay, that is all of the checklist for vision control. How does crew read?
We are in good spirits. We believe we are ready to launch on time.
Alright. Let us finish a handful of things in here. We will give you a go, no go for that 60-second timer.
A-frame, holding still.
Let's just get that centered. Okay, go back to that. And open. Uh-oh. There we go. Okay. There we go. Excellent. Alright. Alright. Okay. This is mixture control to KOE 2. How to read.
This is Valentina Kerbin of KOE 2. We read good. Bill's ready to go back up. Rich is ready to go back up. I almost got there the last time, but I had to take that jump. That was one hell of a trip.
Well, Valentina, I hope you're ready for this one, because this one's going to be a little bit cooler.
Alright, are we ready for a 60-second countdown?
Hey fam, we are ready for a 60-second countdown. Settle yourselves real quick and we will start.
Hey fam, we are settling. Good. Staging is closed on. Where am I facing? I'm facing the right directions. Excellent. Let's just give a little bit of a shimmy shift. There we go. Double check that I can get this open. Beautiful. Okay. KOE 2 to mission control. We are settled.
This is mission control to KOE 2. You may start countdown. Let us know when we are to start with a mark.
Understood. Prepare for countdown. "60 seconds starts mark." Ouch. Minus 30 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Staging. Mission control, we have a problem.
How problem?
I can't seem to hit the staging button.
Alright, give it another 10-second countdown and we'll give it another shot. Feel free to swap cameras over.
Hey friend, we have swapped camera over. We are go for another 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0 on stage. Mission Control, I've just realized stage is locked. Unlocking stage. Stage is unlocked.
KOE2, this is Mission Control. Feel free to count down again. This time, it should take.
Understood. Counting down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Stage. Still nothing, Mission Control. No, boys, maybe we are going to the moon. Just kidding, we're going up to that damn space station.
Okay, KOE2, Mission Control here. Go ahead and double check everything really quick. Okay. Oh, the cats are up in there causing some nonsense. Yeah, they always do. Okay. Mission Control to KOE2, double check ascent guidance is armed.
That's an affirm. Ascent guidance is armed.
Okay, if this one doesn't work, we're gonna have to try this from Mission Control, and I don't necessarily want to do that, because you guys have been trained to do this from here.
Okay, Mission Control, we're going to give another 60-second countdown, perhaps, and give a good wait and make sure everything's still running good.
If we understand your safety in this decision. Countdown starting. Minutes 45 seconds.
You sure are antsy in here. We hope this damn thing lights off soon. And, hopefully the good kind of lights off. Edge Group 9 is armed again. Stage unlock still on. Abort is armed. Guidance is on. Clock is armed. Everything's still good. T-minus 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Staging. There she goes. Ignition. All engines running. We have liftoff. but it ain't the end of the world. %37 fuel on stage. Slowly throttling, throttling down. I presume this is Max Q. Everything looks nominal. How read mission control?
This is mission control. Everything is reading nominally. Burn is working on target.
Okay, that's good for us to hear. We, really need that flight manual here in a second. Hold on. Here we go, I've got it. It can be replaced with this now. That down. Approximately 20 seconds booster cutoff. Boys are gonna feel a little jolt. That's not good. That's very not good. There we go. I was trying to do this. There we go. Oh, there we go. We're shallowing. Abort. Something went wrong. Yeah. We still have the boost tower. That's good. Sorry, boys. We'll have to try this again. Well, damn. And I got a cat that's being sick. Yeah, great. Well, let's, see if we can try that again, perhaps. That really bites. I hadn't had that one happen in testing. But that's why I was pulling up all the charts and stuff. Something didn't feel right. It kept throttling the hell down. That might be half of the second problem. Oh, I know what happened. It's because I got out of the seat. Yeah, let's try that again. Not often I ever do this, but that was fucking nonsense. I spent all that time making sure everything was working.
Alright. Mission control to KOE 2. Begin pre-launch checklist. 20th time I've done this. Get out of here, pencil. I don't need you. Alright. Staging is... Actually, we should double check the staging is checked. That. Those. That. These. Booster setup. Separation. Okay. Fuel flow is on. Swap to KerbalVR. Let's drive in.
Oh, this is KOE 2, Mission Control. We are strapped in, setting cameras. And camera set. Next step is double check staging and thrust. Mirror heats, limit max Q. Stop at 7. Okay, that checks out. Arming clock. Arming abort. Yeah, we got kitties doing their thing. Okay. Staging is unlocked. Action groups are off. Vessel view is up. There we go. Clock is armed. Abort is armed. Autopilot is armed. Swapping for attitude control. Alright. Open music this time, but that's fine. Let's see what we've got.
This is Mission Control to KOE 2. All things on checklist appear checked off on our end. Can confirm.
This is KOE 2 to Mission Control. We can confirm.
Okay, you may begin countdown timer at your will.
8 firm. Arming stage and countdown in 4, 3, 2, 1. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Staging. All engines running. We have liftoff. The clock is running. We have tower clear. Roll program. boosters. It would be the engine flame out light, okay? Pitch program. We're almost. 74% remaining of booster. We got a pitch program. There she goes. She's pitching over. Pulling up orbit map. F-box is climbing. Alright, things appear to be good. Should be beginning throttle down for max Q. Beautiful. Checker's still climbing. Got about a minute, 10 seconds left on the booster. There we go. That's better. Alright. Seconds or so booster. Throttling down to prevent temperature. Apple still climbing. Something's not right. Clear guidance. Turn it off, limit overheat. Go to manual. Again? I don't understand what this problem is. I've tested this a million times.
Let's try this shit for the third time. This time I think we're just going to go without limits. Because it doesn't seem to be working properly. And if that still doesn't work, we're going to reduce the orbit height. Okay, staging check, good. Fuel on. Yeah, because it's not a staging problem, it's that the engine decides to throttle down to 5% and then doesn't climb again. Which is a serious problem. Okay. Let's limit that to 1.5 and then go back. Because I'm wondering if I forgot something on my checklist. Okay. Clock is on. What a fucking idiot. God damn it. I need more coffee. Hold on. Let's have my coffee. I'm getting frustrated. I think it's that I took too long to pitch. I think that's what my problem is. I think I remember setting it to 1.5 in testing, and I just forgot to write that down in my booklet. Because I presumed that everything else was identical. It is not. There we go. Okay. Alright, let's do this all over again. You gotta be kidding me. There we go. Oh, Jesus. grimy. That's all gonna be the same. Right? Except what's under guidance and safety. Okay. What is that? I don't know what that sound is. Alright, give me a second. I gotta find out what the hell that sound is. Okay, I think it was a cat messing with the cat door. Which is fine. We've been teaching them how to use the cat door, so. Alright. Okay. Arming clock. Arming abort. Don't touch the flipper without a finger. I like knowing that the launch tower works, but I don't want to use it a fourth time in the same day. Okay. Guidance armed. Attitude control online. Stage gate. Open. Okay, mission control to KOE2, how read?
This is KOE2, we read fine. We go for countdown?
That is a farm, you are. Go for countdown at will.
Alrighty. Let me get that camera up. And here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Staging. Ignition. Engine failure. Abort, abort, abort. On the damn parachutes. You guys okay? Yeah. Well, I had been talking about how the engines don't always work every time. So blast. No, truly. And we're on the ground. And we rolled over. That's not that bad. Alright, let's, 15...
Alright. Hopefully this time it doesn't explode. I've only had 3 of those critical engine failures, so that's good odds. Okay. We know staging is good. We just have to turn on fuel to Tower 3, fuel on. IVA on. Okay. I'm gonna add that to the list of things. Open that. That's gonna go along with arming the abort. Yep. Yeah, it's gonna be added to the next checklist for 3. Technically, we would be on 4 or 5 by now, but we're just gonna pretend I haven't had guidance problems for an hour. Something very much makes me want to restart the stream, but you know, I very well may. I don't know yet. Probably not. It's all being recorded, so that's good. Okay, everything in guidance is A-okay. Alright, good. Alright, KOE2 Greer, you are okay to proceed to the checklist.
This is KOE2, we are proceeding with checklist. Clock's armed. Parachute deploy is armed. Abort is armed. Guidance is armed. Attitude control is up. Mission control go, no go for countdown.
This is mission control to KOE2, you are go for countdown.
Affirm mission control. Opening staging and 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Staging. Ignition. All engines running. No failures. We have liftoff. Clock is running. Tower clear. Roll program. Hopefully we get up there this time, damn it. Booster set. Friendly alarms. scared the piss out of me while I've been aborting all day. As I'm hitting the ground. Pitch program? Pitch program. Yes, sir. As long as that app keeps climbing, I think we'll be good. I ain't freaking closing that hatch until that thing's jettisoned and we have booster 2 go. I think I'm going to stop the stream when we get to orbit and just start it over again, and that'll be its own bit, and then we'll have, we'll have a video with a bunch of launch failures for the bots and a successful launch, and then we'll have the rest of the stream, which is the mission in space. That's how it should go. I like that plan. I like that plan a lot. Well, then look at that. It's freaking 2 kilometers ahead. Yeah, throttling down.
From KOE2 mission control does read throttle down. Funny number. Repeat. Funny number. We got throttling back up, mission control, just a pinch. Hopefully everything's going okay.
So far, so good. Uh-oh. Damn it. I don't understand. I really don't understand. Everything is the exact same. I literally copied the entire game over, and there's nothing different. And again, abort. Me. Don't close the damn... Fire the abort program! There we go. Me. God damn it. Let's try that again. Turning some stupid shit off. I don't understand why it does that. I'm gonna have to turn off the throttle down. Boy, am I getting mad. There's nothing different. There's nothing friggin' different. Except for some reason, in this.
The flight computer decides that it's going to throttle way the hell down. And then stop working completely. So we're going to turn off the throttle down. Even though everything I've been designed to do is designed with the throttle down. Okay, everything's go. mission control to KOE 2, we will go for setting, staging, and cameras. Alright, you are go to attempt to launch without max Q override.
Okay, this is KOE 2 to launch control. Swapping over to attitude. Arming clock. Opening shoot deploy. Opening abort. Clock is armed. Abort is armed. Guidance is armed. Cameras up, online, and running. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Launching. Ignition, all engines on. We have liftoff. Tower cleared. Roll program. Well, boys, hopefully that was our glitch for this mission. I know it's not. I know we're gonna have a lot of issues on this, I can already tell. Down again. Pitch program. Yeah, that lines up. That lines up really well, though. 1.5 and the 190 meters per second. I think that's what I set it to. I don't understand why everything else isn't working right, but if we have to shallow the orbit, that's the way it goes. Provided this thing can actually get to orbit. Yeah, I know, Bill. Midbirch, yeah, you guys don't want to die in space again. I don't want to die in space either, guys. Everything's looking good. Approaching max Q. Passing max Q. Hey, we've got that gimbal thing going on. needs to shut off. But it's probably going to be faster. Oh, that gimbal's starting to get better. Give it that shimmy up here, boys. Execute. It's probably way down. Turn that off. Something's wrong with the throttle and max Q limit. Do I have to boost the max Q? Let's try that. Oh. Turn it back off. Yeah, we're not going to get to orbit otherwise. I still don't know if we're going to get to orbit, but... it's climbing. No, we're going to start descending again. Yeah. Damn it! Gonna have to... I don't know what's wrong. I'm gonna have to end the stream and find out what's wrong, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry. Boy, does that bother me. I've tested this extensively for the last week. And I can't seem to even get to orbit. Give me like an hour and I'll try and figure everything out.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to, or if I'm just not going to be able to do this. But we will find out.